Okay, yeah, that'll work. Hey, I'm Gerald Wright. I'm a supervising producer of JT's Bourbon Street Live. None of you have really been asking to see me, but hey, that's what TV's all about. Now, we just came out with the Roosevelt Magnet Troupe. You know, they were down at the, what was that?
NAACP banquet. They really got down, and we want to congratulate Don Jackson and the whole crew for putting on a sensational performance on 4 different stages.
Yeah, that was decent.
It was something else. It was packed.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like, well, hey, people like me think, hey, we got to stay here in the editing booth. But anyway, you know, Roosevelt Magnet Troupe did a really nice job. And, you know, while the big man here does his work getting ready for the rest of the show, let me tell you what we've got planned. We've got the men at Alpha Alpha, you know, the men in black and gold. You know, they've got a little step show that we're going to show you tonight, and that's going to be really nice, okay? Also, we're going to have a little interview from the African American Hall of Fame Museum with the curator. That's Millie Hall. You know, oh yeah. I mean, it's like a real nice lady. Hey, over in Proctor Center on DuSable Street, if you haven't been there, get there. If you have been there, go back. Something we all should know, and you don't have to do it just in February, okay? Black History Month is not the only reason to go, okay? Go learn about yourselves, okay? And I'm not just talking black, white, or whatever. I mean, it's like, let's face it, it's the history of all America.
And they've got some important facts about Peorians. Peorians that have made history here in Peoria. So if you want to know a little bit more about Peoria's past, that's the place to go, to the African American Hall of Fame, and Millie Hall will be on the big screen this evening.
Hey, speaking of history, okay, he's got a little story to tell us tonight. JT's going to tell us about one of his favorite bands, one of your favorite bands from him. Hey, back in the 80s, Sexx Appeal, okay, the untold story, and you're going to get to see a bit of history tonight, okay? Unseen footage for well over, 15 years?
Back to 1982.
Hey.
I believe, 82 and 83.
This is going to be something that you really need to stick around for. So guess what? We got an hour of entertainment, hour of education. That's right. This week, an all-new JT's Bourbon Street Live. This is Gerald Wright. Stick around.
Gerald, before we go, let me set them up for a little bit about what's coming up next about as far as Sexx Appeal.
Oh, yeah. Hey, first time on camera, you make these mistakes.
You know, actually, I like to refer to this as the saga of appeal. In 1982, a gentleman, a well-known weatherman by the name of Rolling Keith, a lot of you probably remember him from WMBD or WRAU. At the time that we were meeting and dealing with Mr. Rolling Keith, he was working for WRAU. And we did a commercial spot that I think you'll find of interest at WRAU that was unfortunately never shown. And it's part of the saga of appeal. And we're going to do that for you right about now. We'll play the commercial back as we did it with Rolling Keith. It was never shown on television. Why? Because Rolling Keith left WRAU and went to WMBD. And that was an internal struggle within itself. And maybe in future shows, we may even ask Rolling Keith to stop by and talk about it, okay? But here it is. It's part one, and we'll play one of Sexx Appeal's #1 tunes of that particular year also, as we do what we refer to here on Bourbon Street as the saga of appeal. Check it out.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, you got the month of May. Oh, baby, well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way. Rolling, 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 whoa, whoa, rolling, talking about rolling. You got sunshine on a cloudy day. You rolling, got the month of May. You got sunshine on a cloudy day. You rolling, got the month of May. Shooby-dooby-dooby-doo. 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 Every day it seems to be something new. As the day goes by, it seems that I'm losing you. But tell me, can this be the part of a brand new exchange, or the ending of a romance that never had a chance? We had our good time, bad, an upside occasion. We had our silly fights, and I guess in all respect, I knew we couldn't make it. We tried our damn best to really see if we had love within our hearts. But it was only the beginning of a brand new start for you, start for me. Lovers, free lovers, you and me. Lovers, free lovers, you and me.
You found another love that you couldn't break free of. You took your first love on the road with you. As you sang in concert halls, even across the land, you'll always remember our love. Just like the
occasion. We had our silly fight, and I guess in all respect, I knew we couldn't make it. We tried our damn best, really think if we had love within our hearts. But it was only the beginning of a brand new song for you, song for me. Lovers, free, lovers who and me.
Lovers who are free.
Lovers, you and me.
Lovers you and me.
Two lovers are we, two brand new lovers, we are free, yeah.
Two lovers are we, two brand new lovers who are free.
Lovers, free, lovers, you and me. Ha, 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 lovers, free, lovers, you and me.
Lovers you and me.
Jazz represents the merging and melding of many different peoples and their heritages. During the late 1800s in America's South, music was an integral part of the life of plantation slaves of African descent. Plantation songs, spirituals, and field hollers were a part of everyday life, to celebrate, to mourn, to entertain, to worship, and to accompany the drudgery of work. This music of the plantations blended with the European-American musical traditions to create the basis for blues, ragtime, and other musical forms from which jazz evolved.
The next song we'll be doing for you is called Ain't Misbehaving. It's an old jazz chart. Quincy Jones donated this to the All-Stars from the NIU library. We saw him a few years ago when we visited the Montreux Jazz Festival in Europe. So enjoy. I'm saving my love for you. Go searching someone love. I'm through flirting, it's just you I'm misbehaving. I'm saving my life for you. Like Jack Horner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are don't stay out late, don't keep I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. I'm saving my love for I'm saving my love for you.
Surely hope those of you that are tuned in are enjoying Bourbon Street. And that was, you just got done hearing the Jazz All-Stars. We recorded them not too long ago at Roosevelt Magnet School. And you will be hearing more excerpts from their concerts in future Bourbon Street. And guess where I'm at now? One of my favorite places. I like to visit every once in a while, learn a little bit about history. Of course, I'm talking about the Afro-American Hall of Fame. And I'm with the Afro-American Hall of Fame president, Miss Millie Hall. How are you doing this afternoon, Mrs. Hall?
Fine, thank you, Mr. Thomas.
We were just laughing just prior to joining back with you here about some of the things that's happening here in Peoria that those of you that haven't had the opportunity to experience it firsthand can come down to the museum and go over some of the stuff. It's really something that's got quite a collection here. And let's talk a little bit about the history of the Afro-American Hall of Fame. How long have you been in existence? Where are you located? For those who have, for whatever reason, haven't heard about you, where can they go and where are you actually located?
We're located at 309 DuSable Street. It used to be Allen Street in the Proctor Recreation Center complex. And this is our 11th year.
11 years in Peoria. Boy, that's a long time. I can remember back, but I won't age myself. Okay. One of the things I know that Afro-American Hall of Fame sponsors every year is the Black Arts Festival. But there's other things that you do, and there's other things you do as a museum. Tell us a little bit about what's actually here in the Afro-American Hall of Fame Museum, and what hours can students or parents or anyone out there in television land can come and check it out.
Basically, we're here Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we'll come anytime. Just give us a call and let us know when you want to bring a group or whatever, and we'll try and work with you. During Black History Month, of course, it's a very busy month for us, but we're here all those 12 months. We would really prefer to have some people come not just in February, so that we can give you the best possible tour and spend some time with you and that kind of thing. Our purpose is to document, preserve and protect and research and write about the Black experience. Our permanent collection is, of course, the Garrett collection, but we've added some other things, kind of updated from time to time. We have a 28-minute color video documentary on Dr. Garrett that was put together at Channel 47, and we're very proud of that with Gary Moore and Channel 47 staff and, some other people into technical fields and so forth here in Peoria. We feel that we're the only place where you can go and find things on the Black experience. Pictures, do research, whatever.
It's all here in the museum.
It's all here.
I hear you. I heard that. And how about some of the special programs that you actually have that are going on besides, I know you're open 2 days a week, so a lot of not only Blacks, but other people can come in throughout the year and see what Blacks have done here in Peoria. And you mentioned the Roman B. Garrett collection. Now, I heard, those of you out there in television land that don't know who Dr. Roman B. Garrett is, he was a professor at Bradley University, am I correct? And he taught there quite a few years. In fact, he was the first Black professor, am I correct?
That's correct.
And his collection is here in the museum, as well as important facts about Peorians. In fact, Dr. Garrett wrote a book about Blacks in Peoria.
The Negro in Peoria by Dr. Garrett starts with 1773, Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable, and then of course comes on up to about 1965-70, and then we've added other things. We really need to do a second edition, and of course during February we have the Garrett collection on exhibit at the Peoria Public Library for the month of February on the second floor.
That's interesting. So not only can they come to the museum to see facts about Blacks, but during the month of February, they can actually go downtown to the Peoria Public Library.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you, what other programs do you sponsor throughout the year? Is there any other events other than now? All of us know about the Black Arts Festival.
Well, of course you know about the Black Arts Festival. You've volunteered with it for about the past 20 years, and maybe more than that. Maybe it's been longer than that. I don't know, but I would say at least 20. And of course, the festival enables young people, talented young people, to actually perform and do their research, sort of do their thing, and then we try to get coverage in that. So it really helps them to perfect whatever their performance skill level is and move on from that point. And then, of course, we have the Red, Black, and Green Ball, which honors Black Peorians as well as other people. This is our 11th year for that, and that'll be March 27th at the Hotel Pierre Marquette downtown.
I heard that. So the Black it's called a Black, Green, and Red Ball. And so how long have you been doing the Black, Green, and Red Ball? Is this something that's fairly new, or you've been honoring Peorians for the last 4 or 5 years? How long?
This will be the 11th year. We honored some teenagers last year, and of course, Goodfoot, as you know, your kids nominated you this year after 20 years of volunteering with the program. So it is a place where we've honored about 45 Peorians, we call them Black leaders and others, in this neighborhood. And some of them are not necessarily local. This year we are proposing to do Richard Pryor, who of course is a Peorian. We've done Roland Burris. We've done Reverend C.T. Vivian, who we feel is a Peorian, but, is in Atlanta or whatever now. So, but, it's leaders. It's those saying thank you to those people who have helped to keep us going.
I heard it, and that's when? That's March
27th, 1999. It's a Saturday evening at the Hotel Pierre Marquette.
And I'm pretty sure that we'll have more announcements about the ball in future Bourbon Street, so we're looking forward to that. And I appreciate you allowing us to come into the museum on a day that's not Tuesday, not Thursday, and allow us to look around and see what, there's quite a bit here, quite a bit of history. And we're looking forward to coming back again on a future Bourbon Street. So we want to thank you, and we'll be back with more stuff right after this.
Okay, and we're back with a little more of that good old Bourbon Street Live. Millie Hall. I like the lady.
Afro-American Hall of Fame, man. Every time I go there to visit, she always has something new to show me that I hadn't seen before. And I invite all of Peoria that haven't been at the Afro-American Hall of Fame Museum to go and check it out. I think you'll enjoy some of the exhibits that are there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they had the astronaut stuff there. You know, it's like about like Major Lawrence, you know, the first black astronaut back in '67. You know, and hey, stuff about the Congressional Medal of Honor winners. Didn't know that men from Peoria actually fought in the Civil War in the 29th Illinois and the 54th Massachusetts. You know, that's the unit that's featured in the movie Glory with Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman.
That's right.
You know, I mean, it's like, hey, you learn something new every day. I mean, it's like hey, any day you learn something is a good day.
As Ms. Hall said, that she would definitely like people to come over other than February. I mean, the museum is open Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the year. So those of you out there in television land that haven't been there, haven't checked it out, you ought to go ahead and do so.
Yeah, I mean, because let's face it, it's like, hey, Black History Month. I mean, it's like, look, we're black, we're Americans, it's America, okay? It's like 28 days is not enough, and it shouldn't be because we're Americans, okay? Black, white, whatever, okay? Just get over there. I mean, take a few moments.
Black history is American history.
Thank you. I mean, because and that's something that everybody needs to learn, okay? Everybody needs to take a little dip, you know, with a little dip inside. Hey, what about this, you know, Alpha Phi Alphas?
Oh, man, had a great time last Saturday. For a long time, you know, I've been a member of that organization for quite a while, but it's been a while since I actually checked out a step performance. I used to step a little bit in my younger days.
Yeah, leaving footprints like Godzilla.
But getting back to business, the men of Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Pi Lambda, and Epsilon Kappa chapters presented a district convention last Saturday, and they had a Miss Black and Gold pageant as well as a district step down. Really something else. It was nice to see that people still stepped.
Okay, well, forget about the step, okay? What about the women, okay?
The Miss Black and Gold pageant. And now, let me tell you a little bit about Miss Black and Gold pageant, and then we can probably go to some of the footage that we shot on that particular evening. Miss Black and Gold pageant, I'm told that the lady that won it that particular evening will go on and compete in the regional finals, as well as the gentleman, the chapter that won the step down, that they'll also participate or represent the region. Represent all the chapters in the region. So that's just a little tidbit. Those of you that are into fraternity, history, and fraternity type of things. Had a great time, and we want to share with the public some of the things that went on that particular evening.
Hey, you know, never been to a step show yet. Hey, somebody drag me out. I mean, maybe next time, you know, it's like I'll finally drag myself out of the house, go see these gentlemen. But what do you say we take a look at them right now?
I heard that. Check it out, Peoria. I think you're going to enjoy this. First of all, the Black and Gold, Miss Black and Gold pageant, 1999 style, held here in Peoria, courtesy of Kappa Phi Pi Lambda and the undergrad chapter Epsilon Kappa. Hey, fellas, Black and Gold, take it away.
Our next young lady is Marian Appia Apia Kubi. Thank you. Let's give a nice round of applause to Marian Apia Kubi, ladies and gentlemen.
My longtime goal is to represent Canada at the 2004 Olympic Games in the 400 meters. I'd like to be a teacher, or I'd like to be a star on Broadway. Dreams, I'm about to dream, and that's about it. Thank you.
Marian Apia Kubi. Well, even if you're not a star on Broadway, at least you're a star in Peoria tonight. Let's give another nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who know some of these names, if I get it wrong, why don't you go on and correct me, okay? That'll be okay. This next young lady is from Illinois State University. Is it Siobhan? Siobhan Sims. Let's give another nice round of applause. A lovely pair of sandals and bag, and even some fashion shades. and sort of a boy-cut bottom. A lovely two-piece for a lovely young lady. Let's give it up for Siobhan Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. How about a nice round of applause for all five of the contestants for the Black and Gold Pageant for 1989? Yeah. One of the questions that I'm constantly asked, what's going on with 92.3? Well, you'll be happy to know that things are changing even as we speak. Within the next couple of days, you will begin to hear more of the music that you want to hear. They call me all the way from St. Louis and ask me, what should we do? I said, well, you're going to be a station that plays classic rhythm and blues from the 70s, 80s, and some 90s. How can you not play Luther Vandross, Monica and Brandy, Brian McKnight, or Anita Baker? And they said, okay, we think we'll do that. So you can expect to hear those things and more, and a morning show real soon on 92.3 FM. And speaking of 92.3 FM, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause for the young man who's been playing the blues for the last several years here at B92.3 FM. You know him as Roy Russell, the blues man. Let's give a nice round of applause for Roy Russell, the blues man. We would also, ladies and gentlemen, like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and recognize one of the distinguished members of this illustrious fraternity. He is the Midwest Region Vice President. Let's give a nice round of applause for Mr. James Glenn, ladies and gentlemen. And also his assistant, Mr. Juan Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Juan Harris. The next portion of this competition you will enjoy. It's the talent portion of the competition. It's the moment that some of these participants have been waiting for because they have practiced long and hard. They have fine-tuned their skills and their crafts, and they will exhibit them to you this evening. And in just one moment, we will see the talent that they have to offer.
to say what I knew. And this is what came to mind. They came to Africa in dark night with chains and whips and spears so white. They sold me in the bitter cold and thought that they had bought my soul. But my soul has never been for sale in cotton fields and southern jails. I am your sister. I was just my faith in God, protected by staff and rod. They stole my children, hung my men, beat me, raped me, set the Klan. But again I rose, and yet I stand. I am your sister. I was not born a slave. I was born a queen. And from my womb came all the kings. I am your sister. I am your sister who paved the way, opened doors and saved the day. I am your sister, guiding light, who marched and fought and died for right. I am your sister against the odds, who never gave up her faith in God. I knew that God would smile at me and give me back my dignity. I am your sister. My heart is full of love for you, for who you are and what you do. I am your sister, mother, little friend, your teacher, doctor, lawyer, Karen. I am your sister, Sister Friend. Your sister, her sister, my sister. I am you, sister. Girlfriend, I am your sister. But then my daughter looked at me with those brave big old eyes and said, is that why we've been able to endure it? Is that why you have the job that you have? Is that why you have your PhD? And I said, you know what? No, it's because of the women who went on before us. Great-grandmother taught grandmother. Grandmother taught mother. And now my darling, you see, because I love you, out of my love for you, I will teach and show you the way.